Hi friends, this is Angelica. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a few cards using products from Concord 9th's August release. I'm going to be focusing on the new Friendly Florals Bundle and a variety of Concord 9th cardstock. Let's take a quick look at the bundle and then we're going to jump right into the projects. This is the Friendly Floral stamp set. There are a few patterned stamps and a large variety of sentiments. There's a banner die in the coordinating Friendly Florals die set that coordinates perfectly with the larger sentiments, and an oval die for the arch sentiment, which is what we'll be using today. The sentiments can be mixed and matched, so it's giving you lots of options for card themes. The cone flowers are going to be made with these two dies, plus a center disc die. The top petal die has really pretty details to it. And then I'm also going to be using the new A2 size Honeycomb quilt top cover die to die cut some of the backgrounds. I've already done my die cutting off screen and now I'm going to glue the flowers together. I used Poppy, Cranberry, and Buttercup Cardstock for the flowers and Peacock Cardstock for the stems. At the top of the flowers there are ridges to line up together, so after I added a bit of glue to the poppy petals, I attached it to the cranberry petals and maneuvered them around into place by matching up those edges. Then I added the buttercup disc, which also has the same edges. Once both flowers were finished, I moved on to the sentiment. I built my card fronts in my Mini Misty to help line up the arch sentiment. Once I had it lined up, I removed the flowers in the background and I stamped the sentiment with black ink. To finish the sentiment, I used the Friend die and matching shadow die from the Friendly Florals die set. I die cut white cardstock twice with the Friend die and black cardstock with the shadow die. I glued the two words together and then glued them onto the shadow. To finish the card, I've already attached the ballet slipper background to a card base and added the oval with double-sided adhesive. I glued the stems down and topped them with the petals and then used glue to attach the word. I used the same layout for a second card, this time using white cardstock for the background and Peacock Cardstock for the oval. I white heat embossed the sentiment, the arch sentiment, and then the flowers are Ballet Slipper, Honeysuckle, and Buttercup. The stems are Aqua Sky, and I used Dove and white cardstock for the word. For my next card, I'm going to use a different layout. I've already die cut and glued mushroom and white cardstock for the word, and dove, white, and buttercup cardstock for the flower. I picked ballet slipper cardstock for the background and did a quick arrangement on the panel of how I wanted the card to look. I picked an arch sentiment to wrap around Friend and again used my Mini Misty to stamp the sentiment with black ink. I die cut Parsley Cardstock with the stem dies and played around with positions until I found one that I liked. I did trim a leaf off one of the stems before gluing them onto the panel. Once I finished gluing them into place, I trimmed the panel down and attached it to a card base. And then I glued the petals and the word into place, and that finishes the card. I made one last clean and simple card, this time using a sentiment from Apple Orchard stamp set. I used Aqua Sky Cardstock for the background and Sorbet and Grapefruit Cardstock for the petals. I love how cheerful these friendly floral cards turned out, and I really appreciate how quickly the flowers came together. I will leave links to these products and a link to my blog down in the description box. That's all that I have for today. I want to thank you again so much for joining me. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe. I'll be back shortly with another video, so I'll see you then. Bye.